A wave of sadness has washed over the Romney family, touching every member and friend who knew Carrie. The air is heavy with grief, and the sense of loss is almost tangible in their home. The Romneys, known for their long and storied history in business and politics, have always been a family in the public eye, their lives often unfolding before the nation. The sudden death of Carrie Elizabeth Romney, sister-in-law to Mitt Romney, has left loved ones and the wider community in shock. The news spread quickly, and the impact was immediate. At 64, Carrie's passing is a stark reminder that loss can touch any family, no matter how public or private their lives may be. Her absence is felt in every quiet corner of the house. The news broke on October 13, 2025, casting a somber shadow over the family and raising many questions about what happened. The world watched as the story unfolded, but for the Romneys, it was deeply personal. Carrie was a private person, connected to a very public family through marriage, making her loss even more poignant. She often preferred to stay out of the spotlight, cherishing quiet moments with loved ones. Authorities are still piecing together the circumstances, adding a layer of mystery and uncertainty to the family's grief. The unanswered questions only deepen the sense of sorrow. For the Romneys, this is a time of intense personal pain, far removed from the political spotlight and public attention. They are leaning on each other, seeking comfort in shared memories. The focus now is on mourning a cherished family member, not public life. The family gathers to remember Carrie's warmth, her laughter, and the love she brought into their lives. Carrie was more than a name in the news. She had her own story, joys, and struggles. She was a beloved wife, sister, and friend, whose presence will be missed every day. Her loss is deeply felt, and the journey through grief is just beginning. The family faces a long road ahead as they try to heal and find meaning in her memory. Behind the headlines is a family grappling with a devastating reality, holding on to each other as they navigate the difficult days to come. On Friday, October 10, 2025, Carrie Romney's body was found in Valencia, California, near a 5-story parking garage by the Valencia Town Center. Her car was nearby, helping officials identify her and begin their investigation. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department responded to the scene, with reports varying on the exact timeline. Authorities believe Carrie may have fallen or jumped from the structure, based on evidence at the scene. The investigation is ongoing, but officials currently do not suspect foul play. No evidence suggests another person was involved. The public location adds complexity, as investigators sort through evidence and witness accounts. The loss remains deeply distressing, regardless of the circumstances. Law enforcement is working to provide answers for her grieving family. The official cause of Carrie Romney's death remains undetermined, pending the medical examiner's final report. The cause is currently listed as deferred, a common step in complex cases. Toxicology tests are underway to determine if any substances were present, which could shed light on her final moments. This process can take weeks or months, leaving the family in painful uncertainty. Investigators are reviewing security footage and seeking witnesses to piece together her last days. Every detail matters in understanding what led her to that parking garage. For now, the story is filled with uncertainty, and speculation should be avoided. Authorities are committed to a thorough, respectful investigation. Their primary responsibility is to the facts and to the family. Until the medical examiner's report is complete, the full story remains unknown. The family waits for answers, hoping for closure. The investigation continues with care and diligence. Carrie Elizabeth Romney lived most of her life outside the public spotlight, even after marrying into the Romney family. She was a woman who valued her privacy, preferring quiet moments with loved ones over public attention. Friends describe her as warm, thoughtful, and deeply loyal, a person who cherished the simple joys of life. At 64, she had her own history and relationships, remembered for her unique qualities by those close to her. Carrie was known for her gentle humor and her ability to make others feel at ease, whether at family gatherings or in quiet conversations. Her kindness left a lasting impression on everyone she met. Her life changed in November 2016 when she married George Scott Romney, Mitt Romney's older brother. Their wedding was a celebration of new beginnings, bringing together two families and marking a joyful chapter in both their lives. Scott, a respected Michigan attorney, brought Carrie into a large, close-knit family with a long legacy. The Romneys are known for their strong family bonds, and Carrie quickly became a valued member, participating in family traditions and celebrations. She became a sister-in-law to Mitt and Ann Romney and an aunt to their children. Carrie embraced her new roles, building meaningful connections with her extended family and supporting them through life's milestones. Recently, Carrie faced significant personal changes. Scott filed for divorce in June 2025 after nearly 8 years of marriage. The end of their relationship was a difficult and emotional time, marking a period of transition and reflection for Carrie. Navigating the end of a marriage is difficult, and this transition added to her struggles. Yet, those who knew her say she faced these challenges with quiet strength and dignity, leaning on close friends and family for support. Carrie was Scott's third wife and stepmother to Ronna Romney McDaniel, a major political figure. She played a supportive role in a blended family, balancing the complexities of new relationships and family dynamics. Despite her connections, Carrie maintained a low profile. She rarely appeared in the media, choosing instead to focus on her personal life and the people who mattered most to her. Her story reminds us that even those linked to public figures have private lives filled with challenges and joys. Carrie's journey was marked by both happiness and hardship, and her resilience inspired those around her. Her loss is mourned by those who knew her best, and her memory lives on in the hearts of her family and friends. The Romney name is one of the most recognizable in American public life, stretching back generations. When Carrie married Scott Romney, she became part of this influential family, her life inevitably linked to their public narrative. Scott, a distinguished Michigan lawyer, has long been a respected figure in law and politics. Carrie's marriage placed her beside a man used to public scrutiny, especially within Michigan. The recent divorce filing added complexity and sadness to her story. For Carrie, private struggles could easily become public headlines. Her association with the Romneys meant her life events were often noted by the media. This highlights the challenges faced by those connected to, but not at the center of, public life. Their personal joys and sorrows can become part of a larger public narrative. In the wake of this tragedy, the Romney family united in grief. Mitt Romney issued a brief but heartfelt statement on behalf of the family. "Our family is heartbroken by the loss of Carrie, who brought warmth and love to all our lives." The statement focused on Carrie's personal qualities, not her public connections. The family requested privacy during this difficult time, a plea for space to mourn. Behind the public names are real people, hurting and in need of compassion. The tragedy has brought the Romneys closer, shifting focus from public duties to supporting each other. Their priority now is family, especially Scott Romney and those closest to Carrie. They face the painful tasks that follow any death, magnified by public attention. The statement is a clear signal. Their journey is one of mourning and remembrance. Privacy and respect are what they need most. To understand the context of this family tragedy, it helps to look at Mitt Romney's public life. His journey has been marked by both remarkable achievements and significant challenges, shaping not only his career but also the way his family has navigated the spotlight. Now 78, Mitt has been a major figure in American politics for decades. He co-founded Bain Capital, building a reputation as a savvy businessman before stepping into the world of public service. He led the 2002 Salt Lake City Olympics, turning a struggling event into a celebrated success and earning national recognition for his leadership in crisis management. Romney then served as governor of Massachusetts, where he tackled complex issues and worked across party lines, further establishing his reputation as a pragmatic leader. He ran for president twice, facing the intense scrutiny and pressure that comes with national campaigns. In 2012, he won the Republican nomination, ultimately losing to Barack Obama in a closely watched election that tested his resilience and resolve. After a brief hiatus from politics, Romney returned as U.S. Senator for Utah in 2019, bringing his experience and independent perspective to the Senate. Mitt became known for his moderate voice and willingness to stand apart from his party, often prioritizing his principles over political convenience. Through all of this, his family has always been a constant presence, offering support and grounding him during both triumphs and setbacks. They have stood by him through public successes and defeats, sharing in the highs and lows that come with a life lived in the public eye. Ann Romney and their 5 sons have been integral to his public image, often appearing together at events and offering a united front. This strong family identity makes Carrie's death resonate even more deeply, as the Romneys have always emphasized the importance of their close-knit bonds. It's a personal loss at the heart of a family so often in the public eye, reminding us that behind the headlines are real people facing profound sorrow. The tragedy reminds us that even prominent families are not immune to heartbreak, and that public figures experience grief just as deeply as anyone else. Their grief is both public and deeply personal, a testament to the enduring strength and vulnerability that define the Romney family's journey. In recent years, Mitt Romney carved out a unique, often solitary path in the Republican Party. As a U.S. Senator, he was the only Republican to vote to convict Donald Trump in both impeachment trials. These votes cemented his reputation as a prominent Trump critic. Approaching the end of his Senate term, Mitt announced he would not seek re-election, calling for a new generation of leaders. He stepped away from elected office in January 2025, returning to private life in Utah. Even out of office, he remained outspoken, refusing to endorse Trump or Kamala Harris in the 2024 election. His independent stance left him at odds with both major parties. Now, as a private citizen, Mitt faces a family tragedy away from the political spotlight. This moment transcends politics, focusing on love, loss, and family. His decision to step back from public life now seems even more meaningful. The focus is on what truly matters: family and healing. The death of Carrie Romney highlights the tension between public interest and private grief. When tragedy strikes a well-known family, it becomes news, but at its core, it's a personal loss. The Romneys' request for privacy is a reminder that public figures are human, deserving compassion. Grieving under public scrutiny is an unimaginable burden. The media and public must honor their need for space to heal. Details of the investigation will emerge, but the family's well-being should come first. Carrie lived a private life, but her connection to the Romneys brought her into the public eye. Her recent divorce filing became public because of this link. Everyone faces personal challenges, regardless of their family name. As we reflect on Carrie's passing, let's focus on compassion and respect for those in mourning. In times of tragedy, private dignity matters most.